Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I want to go over Bitcoin again and kind of make an argument about the situation with Bitcoin in regards to the altcoins, because basically what is going on out there in the cryptoverse with all the mega YouTubers. And oh, by the way, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, be really appreciated. Is that Bitcoin is like not looking good, so you just stay away from the altcoins. In my opinion, just looking at the data, I think there's a lot more people out there that we realize that are kind of going down the same path that I am in a way, just looking at the data of what I'm getting out of it. So, what I mean by that is that Bitcoin just doesn't look good, but you got money going over in the other assets in the crypto market, a lot more money, obviously, in my opinion. And they're over there. It just seems like to me there's a community in the altcoin market that doesn't have much of a voice. The voice right now is that everything's in a bear market, which it is, and that like nothing else can go up is kind of like what's purported out there with all, like I said, all the other bigger YouTube channels. And to me, it just doesn't seem to be the case at all. So I wanted to go over to Bitcoin here using the RSI. See the monthly RSI, and somebody's over there purporting on the monthly RSI that it was making bullish divergence too. It's not making bullish divergence. It took it out right there on the monthly RSI. I made previous videos about that. So I wanted to go through this and show you, just going through some separate time frames. So I'm on the 1 month. I'm going to go to the 3-week RSI. You can see here, it's taking everything out, telling you it's still in a downtrend. And let me pull up the MACD and just compare this to the previous market. On the MACD here, you have slowing of momentum here, but the PPO is definitely still going down. And the previous market is it came down and you had slowing of momentum over here, and it didn't make that bullish cross. Probably, what would that be? I guess you could say Bitcoin was almost completed with that wave. So that doesn't look too bad, too bad. But at the end of the day, this is, just based off this data, this is not an area that, if let's just call this an asset right now, exclude like Bitcoin, whatever. You're looking at this chart on the 3-week, you're looking at it, you're like, it's not done with its 4 minutes bottom. Just it's attempting to do something. That's all you can get out of this, and it's still going down. It still has a trend down. So that's on the 3-week, and then let's go to a 2-week. Okay, so the 2-week looks a little bit better for Bitcoin. So you do have on this 2-week, you do have some bullish divergence telling you there's a transition going on down here, and it's attempting to make a cross. Well, it was starting to trend back up to make the cross, and now it went back down on that PPO. You have bullish divergence right there on the MACD, and comparing that to the 2018 bear market is that the 2-week cross was when Bitcoin was probably a third of the way up, completing that wave. And bullish divergence right there. It was coming down right here, so it had some bullish divergence a little bit right there, and it's still trending down and didn't form its bottom till it was down there. So this looks like to me it's coming down to form a bottom on the 2-week, guys. That's what that looks like. But you do have this tick right here saying there's a deviation in this area. So it's coming down, maintain that bullish divergence on the 2-week. That would, it looks somewhat positive. You could say somewhat positive right there with Bitcoin. So now I'm going to go to a 10-day. So trending down, you have a bullish cross on the PPO, lag momentum, turn green, even though it's still going down. On the 10-day, you could still say that it maintained that bullish divergence, but it's getting ready to take it out. It's going to take it out, and that means it could have a little more downside, like I suspect that possibly the Bitcoin would have. Comparing it to the 2018 bear market, the 10-day did a bullish cross when it looked up and went a wave and it would start another wave, it did a bullish cross coming down 18. You have a bullish divergence. So you had slowing up of momentum, kind of like over here. So the 10 days telling me basically what's going on the 10-day MACD and the RSI is Bitcoin probably has more downside, guys. That's what it's saying. That's what it's telling me. It's doing a little bit of a cross. And it has a little bit more downside, and it's forming some sort of bottom in this area. That's what the 10 days telling me. And let me see. Let's go to what did I do? 2 weeks, 10 days, now the 1 week. Okay, here's the weekly bullish divergence. It had a bullish cross back in August. And then it's trending up. And there's a little deviation. So what did it do in the 2018 bear market over here? It did attempted to make a cross right there, a little bit of a cross, and then it had a dump. Okay. And over here, what did it do? It's got a cross. So potentially, yeah, there could be another bearish cross there and a dump. But as long as it maintains that bullish divergence, everything looks good. So, all right, guys. So to me, just going over the MACD, it doesn't look, it's like 50-50. It just looks like somewhere in this area, right around in this area, kind of like this, that there's some type of bottom being formed based off the MACD data and the RSI in this area, guys. However, just going over some other coins and looking at like coins like, as an example, where is Cake Coin? So you have Cake Coin right here. I'm going to go to a daily chart and get rid of my marks right here. Take a look at the Cake Coin that clearly, this is in a bullish sequence. Up here and it's doing a correction. It might be getting out of there. Is it done with its correction there? Hard to say. You got bullish divergence. It might do a bounce to swing back down over here. But at the end of the day, this asset is bullish. And you have a bunch, not a bunch, but you have quite a few other assets that are like that. And, maybe there is, a guy had brought up on my Twitter channel that there's kind of like a little bit of, what do you call that? Like deviation with the alts, which I don't think is really the case. I think there's some alts that are kind of like Phantom and stuff like that are tagging along, maybe the Flow as an example, or Firo or whoever, Filecoin as an example. But it just seems like to me, looking at the data based off what I'm looking at, there's a community of people in the cryptoverse that obviously think that the various altcoins have a lot better potential than Bitcoin. They're just letting Bitcoin do its thing, and they're hanging out over there in the altcoin market. That's the read that I get on this, guys, that there's potential there on the altcoin market. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, guys. So I just want to put that out there. It's not all negative. I don't think so. There's some alts that have really, really nice setups, in my opinion, that are going bullish. Like I said, Energy Web Token, Barn Bridge. What's the other one? I was looking. There's a couple others, like Quant's been bullish for a while. It's in a correction. Matic has been bullish. It's in a correction. And Luxo is another one. Checking that out. So let's looking at Luxo, guys. I think it's just coming down into a wave down here, right? Like this. I was looking at this coin. I actually think it pulled a Binance move, guys. So it went down in this wave, swung back up into that wave. This was a decent, I got in here, rode that up, exited out, and I'm just waiting for it to come back down here because the guy was asking about that. I think it's actually going to swing back down here to these areas, okay? And then it's going to get out of there on Luxo, guys. So Luxo is a pretty bullish coin. I had previous videos on that. I haven't been paying attention, just waiting for it to finish over here. So, and then some other coins that I was looking at. It looks like Render is another one that wants to run. I was looking at Render, guys, Render token, and came up. I think Render token did the same thing. This let me go to a 12-hour chart. I'll show you on Render coin here in the RSI. Is that it made some sort of sequence over here. It's very difficult to suss this one out. When it came back down, right here, blasted up in this wave, and I think it just came down, and then it could be making a move over there. So with render coin guys. So um here's a secret. Does secret break that low? Yeah, I think secret's gonna make a run, guys. It really could over there. So I'm just looking at some other coins, that it just seems like to me there's more potential, and it's just the what I'm getting, the vibe that I'm getting going through the crypto market is that there's a really big community of people that are in crypto space that the message is being say they're thinking like I'm thinking. Let's just forget about Bitcoin for the time being. Let it do what it needs to do. Go over to these other coins that actually are bullish. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.